Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy once again in his week 4 of turning 299 into 600k. 600k is max funding potential with these funded companies. Therefore, my initial investment was $299 to turn that into obviously max funding. This is week 4 of this challenge, and it is the first day of the week. It is Monday, and we're starting off this week very strong with a very, very, very beautiful loss, of course. Let me show you what I'm seeing today, and let me show you and explain how we can still potentially make money in this setup if everything goes to plan. Alright, so with the setup I am literally looking at as of right now, this setup is literally so simple. It can't even be like, it's just ridiculous how simple it is. So this is the weekly. Obviously, there's nothing really to see on the weekly. The daily shows nothing but like potential for an easy head and shoulders on the high time frame, for a high time frame area. As you can see, you know, coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down for a potential right shoulder. So that's what I am honestly looking at, and I said 4 hour needs to close as a hard area of interest. Daily head and shoulders for a reminder. And I did end up taking this trade earlier, which was like two hours ago. I ended up taking this trade around 5:30, and it was based off this candle right here. And I keep forgetting, like, sometimes some BS is gonna happen along those lines, and I end up taking it off this down momentum, as you can see, going down, pull back for a continuation on the downside, and price did not give that at all. Prices continue to go up from an area of interest on the 5 minute, and that's how I know it's really temporarily, and that's how I know it's like, you know, BS, because it was a 5 minute trade. And it pisses me off when stuff like this happen all the time, when I get wicked out and then now my initial move decides to happen. That's just part of trading. You can't avoid that. It's inevitable. So to conquer this BS matrix attack, I am going to potentially get back in on the pullback for a continuation on the downside. When price was coming down, when I did see it, I was looking at it. Obviously, I'm not going to get back in without proper confirmation. On the 5 minute, as you've seen, it possibly had proper confirmation, but I'm not trusting it. It is what it is. But on a push down, I did see it, so I was potentially looking at a head and shoulders on the 30 minute. Obviously, on the high time frame, you have a head and shoulders on the daily, so I'm very confident in the sell on this trade. And the 4 hour just looks honestly just so good. If it honestly potentially pushes down from resistance, and it has a daily head and shoulders, and these 4 hour needs to close at this hard area of interest. So I am very interested on this trade if it does pull back to the to resistance for a continuation on the downside. We have a bearish engulfing on the hour, so I'm looking for a possible pullback. That's it. I did end up losing, so I decided to put $1,000 of my own money in the account just because to see what I could do with it. Nothing crazy. It was a small $50 loss. I am with a broker that has very small commission, because I used to have a broker that had ridiculous commission, but I have a very small commission, so it was only a $50 loss, literally, and I'm cool with that loss. That loss makes 100% sense and is very much so proper risk management. I'm not liking how this account is looking and moving. The commissions is ridiculous. And with the last trade, we end up losing 586 plus commission of probably around 610. That's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? So we started off very strong at the beginning of the week, first 2 weeks, as you can see from last video. But obviously it's part of the game, and we're just going to continue to see what we can potentially do, because that's trading for you. So I do have my reminder right here at the 15 minute, and we do have some EMAs down here, so potentially it could tap that and then pull back. As you can see, maybe like right here, you got to pull back. So right, you got the bearish engulfing right here, you got to pull back, and you got a potential continuation to the downside. I'm hoping that's the case right here. If it's not, that's fine. We'll just take an L for the day. And if it does have a pullback, we'll get in there and potentially have a winner on our hands, hopefully. But it's so annoying seeing that you were in this. I got stopped out. I didn't close it early. I got stopped out, and I was looking for literally the same exact trade I'm looking at right now. It's so annoying seeing this, but it's part of the game. There isn't news today, so I'm not really worried about fundamentals, but I am very interested to see what this trade is potentially going to do. If it does pull back, that's cool. If it doesn't, all I can really say is I told you so, because it's already down like 25 pips, and it's so irritating, bro. 30 pips, bro. It's so irritating. But this is the only trade I can see us taking today if it comes back, but if it doesn't, that's fine. But today is Monday. It's the first day of the week, and the first day is a nasty day. If I do end up taking this position, or it does pull back for a continuation to the downside, I will update you later in the video. But other than that, as of right now, I think the video is over.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
So we did end up getting back in a trade. We didn't get back in the same position, but we did get in another trade. I'm gonna show you right now. So this is the position. We didn't take it. This is Euro AUD. This is what we was looking at. We was looking at a continuation on the sell of area of interest around here. As you can see, right around there, this is my area of interest, but it did not tap. It ended up using the EMAs and staying under it. It hasn't moved since, but you know, that's just how it is sometimes. But one trade I did end up taking was this one. I did end up taking this trade. I went very low risk on this. With the 50K account, I did small risk on it. It is unfortunate we didn't make that much on it to combat the loss, but we did end up at least gaining something back, and we end up making like 380 back. So this was the trade. This is a very simple buy. The reason I went super low risk on it is because I wanted price to come back down here where the EMA was, because every single EMA was down there and price was stuck. Price was stuck right there, so I did decide to get in and just like do low risk pretty much. I could have held up here for potential. Price could potentially go up there, but I did end up taking profit there. Just a simple fact on my account. We did end up taking that small L right there. Well, not small, it's quite a big L for this account. It's like 1% of 50K, but with our account, we did end up taking a relatively respectable W at $80 basically engulfing that previous L, and it was the same lot size as the other one. So that's for today. So that is going to conclude today's video. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on that post notifications on, because we are going to be posting pretty much almost every day, pretty much every trade basically. We're going to post every single trade to, obviously, for me to see myself grow and to journey what's going on. So I'm picking up a camera so I can see it my damn self. So I'll see y'all in the next video.